I don't think I ever really kissed any boys. I think my tongue had just been punching their tongues. But as soon as you loved me, all my callous went away. My hands so soft it hurt to pray. You picked me up at my Catholic college, and I'd sleep for hours till we reached your house. The first time in my life I'd ever rested. The first time I didn't have to play a role I'd never wanted to get. That's the medicine it is to be finally seen by someone. You'd point to my chest and say, "What just broke?" I'd throw my body in the river, but you'd say my name right, and I'd become a stone that skipped. Do you remember the first record where we didn't have to change the pronouns to sing along? We gone so many years without music that knew us, music that knew you, could arch your back, and I'd have proof that the earth was round. Bless who we were then, bless who we still are. My straight friends tease me because all my best friends are my ex-loves, but a wise heart told me it's the most tender part of queerness, how we've all lost so much family. When we find people we call family, we'll do almost anything to not let go. Thank goodness for that ice storm that trapped us in that cheap hotel where I drank an entire bottle of something awful and finally told you I loved you since we were 15, playing basketball under a flickering streetlight beside the poorest part of the sea. The ice storm froze the world outside into a photograph of the past. Well, I kneeled down and kissed my future onto your kneecaps. 2 decades talking to Jesus. That was the first time I heard him talk back. Months later, church bells ringing through my dorm room. I wrote my senior thesis about you and told no one how hard I was praying to stop hiding myself in metaphor, to one day find the courage to carve the truth into the chapel door. Holy were all the hours I spent picking out my outfit. The night you took me to my first queer bar in Portland, Maine, the biggest city I'd ever walked through. I was so excited and so scared that we'd be spotted or killed on our way inside. We sat in the parking lot forever till I changed my mind and you drove me home, mascara pouring down my brand new boy shirt. I never guessed there'd come a time like the winter we traveled north to visit your mother. Asleep when we arrived after midnight, she lit our room with candles and rested a joint in the center of the bed. Neither of us were any good at smoking, but we pulled her welcome into our lungs like it was 100 years of oxygen. Up until then, we didn't know anyone in the whole world who would celebrate us, wiping the steam from the glass to see each other blushing in the same bathroom mirror in the morning. I was thinking about that last May when I was invited back to my Catholic college for the first time. You sitting in the front row beside the nuns and the school president and the teacher who had given me an A on the manuscript I'd been too afraid to write your name in. Mandy, I know so much has not gotten better. I know so much has not gotten easier, but that moment knocked the wind out of me. Time finally being the kind of father we all deserve. The world finally turning its porch light on for us. It was so bright. I could feel the freckles on my 15-year-old face warming in its glow. I could feel hope traveling back in time to find us, to whisper into our chests, there will be music for you one day. Thank you.